All right, good evening, everyone. Just about to jump into things. Going to finish Disc 3 of Final Fantasy VIII tonight. Uh, so, what all occurred last week? All the space events, if I'm correct. Yeah. So, we picked up just having gotten to the space station with Squall and Rinoa. Um, we very quickly uh, learned that uh, not Adia, Sorceress Adele was sealed in this like space station, and Rinoa we learned was possessed by Ultimecia and used to release Adele. At the same time, the oh, what's it called? Lunar tier, I think was the term. A bunch of monsters flooding down from the moon to the planet. Uh, that occurred, and Adele was swept down with it to lunatic Pandora. Um, we would not. Squall was refusing to leave without saving Rinoa first, so we had a whole sequence there to save her. Um, the two of them managed to reunite and separately returned back to the planet from everyone else. As soon as we got there, Rinoa revealed she's a sorceress now because she was possessed, and she turns herself over. Squall does not stop her, and everyone scolds him for that and is like, "What are you doing? Go save her." And that's where we left off. So that's what we have to continue with tonight. And this is basically the final stretch of the disc. I don't feel like we'll be able to get it done before I wrap up tonight. So, but we'll see. So now we'll just wait for the capture to pick things up. I'm not going to start moving about till that occurs. Okay. Oh, I guess the part I forgot to mention was the ship that Squall and Rinoa flew back in. Selfie is piloting, so we can fly around on this right now. Wrong way. So we want to make our way back up to the cockpit area, so that way we can tell her to take off. We need to go to the Sorceress Memorial, because that's where Rinoa was taken to. You know where we're going? Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Okay. So we got a bit of flying to do. But the fact that we can fly makes it way easier to get everywhere. Don't see her in here. Guess not. Okay, so this, I believe, is the Sorceress Memorial. Yep. It's not the button I needed, I think. I think it's A I need to hold to, or X to depart the ship. There we go. Land, and then just walk right in. Oh. Alright, these are all new. Oh, I don't have. Okay. Quistis, that's fine. If it. Quistis does not have anything junction, so I might want to go do that after this battle. Just in case. Okay. Did those things survive? Wow. Definitely want to get something junction to Quistis. I'm just not gonna waste my time with them. Let's take our wizard stones. Yeah, she does not have stuff junction, so junction exchange. Temporarily. One more right at the top. I'm just gonna ignore it again. Okay. Oh. We'll draw some stuff. You want to see your comrade off? I'll make an exception. Go ahead. How very kind of them. What are you doing here? This is the restricted area. To do what should have been done earlier. I'll never know unless I do it. What are you talking about? I know what I want and what I have to do. There's still a chance. I'm not going to look back. I'm taking Rinoa with me. What? You must be joking. It's too late. Go, Squall. Alright. No, hold on. I'll get you out in a sec. What am I supposed to do? Come on. When in doubt, just break random things. Squall, don't. I'm a sorceress. I don't care. Rinoa, Squall. Let's go. Alright. Everyone's very chill about this. That man. Oh. I've seen him before. Alright. What's wrong, Rinoa? I'm just a little embarrassed. Why? I was so set on staying in Esther. But then, when you guys rescued me, it made me so happy, and no need to be embarrassed. Yeah, happy is good. Thanks, everybody. I have a lot on my mind. An expert squall observer. That's a weird way to say it. He's thinking, what do we do now? Blah, blah, blah. If you think and worry too much, everything tends to turn bad. Squall, why don't we just picture a brighter future? Whatever. But seriously, what do we do from here? Not really sure, but don't we have to do something about that lunatic Pandora and Esther? After all, the Galvadians are controlling it, which means Cypher is behind all this too, right? Cypher is Ultimisha's puppet. Yeah, and that Ultimisha, we can't let that sorceress from the future mess up our world. Let's go kick her ass. We're seeds, we're here to destroy sorceresses, right? So, poor wording with a sorceress now in our party. Sorry. So Squall, where are we going? Can we go to the orphanage you guys were talking about in Trabia? That place is in shambles. There's nothing to see there. I want to stay away from places where there are lots of people. I'm a sorceress. If Ultimisha possesses me again. Let's go. Head to Adia's house. So we have our next destination. That is flying. It's so nice. Covering a distance that had previously taken, like, an absurd amount of time to do previously. Somewhere around here. Now we've definitely gone too far. It's in this area, isn't it? Oh, it's there. Slightly too far to the north. There it is. Let's get back to the mini-map. Alright. Oh, there's a doggo. Let's just follow him and see where he's going. Oh. Sorry. About what? I'm sure you want to be alone with her. So, Squall, I never thought you were the you know. I'll go get Rinoa. Squall, you stay right here. So what should I talk about when Rinoa gets here? Nothing about the sorceress, huh? I'm sure she's trying not to think about it. Who cares if she's a sorceress, right? You don't care either, do you? Rinoa's just Rinoa. What'll become of me? Don't worry about it. There have been many good sorceresses. Adia was one. You can be like her. But Adia's still... I can't guarantee anything, either. Ultimecia possesses me again. You saw me. She controlled me in outer space and made me break Adele's seal. What might happen next time? What will I end up doing? Will I end up fighting everyone? Scary thought, isn't it? Rinoa. Even if you end up as the world's enemy, I'll be your knight. Alright, Cypher. We saw what happened with that. If I fall under Ultimecia's control again, Seed will come kill me, right? And the leader of Seed is you, Squall. Squall's sword will pierce my heart. I guess it's okay but you, Squall. Nobody else. Squall, if that ever happens... That's enough. I'll never do anything like that. The sorceress I'm after is not you, Rinoa. My enemy is a sorceress from the future, Ultimecia. Ultimecia lives in the future and possesses me. She uses my body as her extension in this world. How? How will you save me? I'll come up with something. There's got to be a way. Alright. A little bit of Danganronpa-esque logic here. Danganronpa obviously came later, but just kind of repeating the same 2 or 3 lines over and over again. Don't worry, trust me. I trust you. Well, until you find a way. Maybe I should stay in Esther at that memorial. Wouldn't that be better? No, that'd be pointless. I'll just end up going after you again. Or no, just stay close to me. Oh. Those words. What? That's what started everything. What are you talking about? You don't remember? Something I said? Oh, just forget it. No, it's because of the Guardian Force. That's why I forgot. That's just an excuse. Feeling better? Yeah. Can I tell you a story? I had a dream. It was a scary dream. We make a promise. We promise to see shooting stars together. I get dressed up and put on your ring. But the thing is, I can't remember where I'm supposed to meet you. I start to panic. I really want to see you, Squall, but I don't know where to go. I start running through the mountains, the deserts, the plains, through Timber, Balam, Galbadia. When I realize I can't run any longer, I just want to see you so badly. So I screamed, Squall, where are you? Then I woke up. I was crying. I'm sorry, you don't have to say anything. I just felt like I had to tell you. It was just a dream. Doesn't mean anything. Don't worry about it. I guess you're right. How about this? I'll be here. Why? The reason why you couldn't find me was because we haven't promised yet. I'll be waiting for you. If you come here, you'll find me. I promise. I'll be here too. It's a promise. Thanks, Squall. Next time we'll meet for sure. Whoa. Sorry to interrupt, but it's an emergency. We got radio contract from Esther's presidential palace. They have a plan to defeat Ultimecia. They want to hire Seed to execute it. Might be a trap to get Rinoa back in Esther. Oh, and the guy we spoke to, his name's Kyros. Could he be that Kyros? Oh yeah. Kyros is in Esther's presidential palace. He wants to hire us. So does that mean we'll get to see Laguna potentially? Alright, let's go. Alright, so we have our next destination. Oh, there's Adia. Squall, you're always looking for alone with tears in your eyes. Alright, good chat. Squall, Wait, I forgot one other thing. There is something I must tell you. It is about me. Yes, I believe it was 13 years ago. This is when my story begins. I first became a sorceress when I was a child, and once again, 13 years ago. That day, right here, I encountered a sorceress on the verge of death. I received her powers of my own will. That sorceress was an entity of fear for my children. I could not let her get to them, but that turned out to be the beginning of my painful story. Okay. This very minute, my bitter story has ended. I now understand there is an end, no matter how painful it may be. Therefore, Squall, you must fight to the end, even though it may bring tragedy to others. Okay. Little bit of weird advice. Keep fighting, regardless of the collateral damage. Alright. So we gotta go to the Presidential Palace. Have we been to the Presidential Palace yet? I believe that's just in Mastermain City. I just don't know if I actually... Pretty sure this is the end. Land on the road here. Where is the closest spot that I can land that will save? At this point, I'm not saving time to do this. Now I'm just... Okay. So where's the closest spot to just land here? Yes, right here. And that's like inconvenient. Immediately, okay. We're just gonna run, because we do not have a team put for doing a battle like that. And junction. Exchange. Heal. Let's just do a quick save before I continue any further. just because I've kept the party in this order the whole time. It's gonna bother me if I don't swap it back. Should be able to go in those top entrances, so make our way around to there. I'm just planning to ignore enemies, really. Let's move the mouse there. I didn't even think about the fact that I was just sitting over the screen. We had so few wild battles the last week, so like just having like 2 or 3 feels like such an inconvenience already. But we're clearly seeing the huge jump in the number of enemies that are fell down from the moon. Like, it's been a huge change there. In here. Go to the presidential palace. All right. All that. Let's see if we can go to a shop quick. Okay, can we get any of the weapons? Okay, we've got a few options. She already has hers. Zell's got his first upgrade. Squall gets a nice jump. Okay, good on those. Make our way through all of these checking. Okay. I think we're good on those. We need a lot more remedies. Could probably sell some stuff. Let's see, what do I have that I could potentially get rid of? Maybe I won't get rid of anything for now. We'll just go with that. Got a few resources, though. Or, well, a few weapon upgrades and that, and some resources that we'll need. Alright, people aren't in great shape. taken the long way there. Which I believe it's just if we go forward, like 1 or 2 more, I think we end up there. We'll ignore these guys. Not have, I mean, I could always look it up. Say not having just a map right in front of me of this place. Okay, yeah, there we go. Presidential Palace. We'll draw. We'll have Rinoa draw that one. Enter the palace. Obviously, I went straight to just continue the main story. There was a lot of other side things we could have done that I just didn't worry about. I just wanted to go right into continuing the story. Okay. You have permission, please, this way. Motion this way, so I'm going to assume. Oh yeah, we couldn't go in here before. The lab was that other door. This was what we never got to go through. President is waiting. Yeah, this is our first time coming into this room. Ward. Kyros. And that's probably... It's all come together, finally. What is up with this country? Oh, sure. Hey there. Been waiting to meet you guys. You guys are the ones who are inside my head, right? Alone told me. It was like there were some kind of waves running through my head. They gave us so much power during battle. We thought they were some kind of fairies flying over us. So I'm Laguna, President Laguna Lore of Estar. Pleased to meet you. If we weren't in a state of emergency, I'd talk to you some more, but, well, whatever. Let's talk. What do you want to know? You'll never get going if President Laguna keeps talking. Why don't you guys throw out some questions and we'll try to answer them. He says to relax here a while. You're already here, why not listen to the mission briefing? Man, you look way too serious. What are you doing here? You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You were a silly Galbadian soldier. I didn't like your attitude at all, but I understood the bond between the three of you. Then you changed after you went to Windhill. Then Alone was abducted by Esther and you went on a journey. Journey to get Alone back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esther. You somehow got into Esther and rescued Alone. I got a lot of help along the way. What I don't understand is, why are you the president? Want to know? It's a long story. Sure, why not? You want to hear it? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Alone, but of course that wasn't the end of the story. It's a country ruled by Sorceress Adele with the ingenious yet inhumane Odin. Both of them were interested in Alone. We couldn't just pack up and leave. Adele will be angry. My research will be kaput. Odin only thought about his research. But while researching under Adele's orders, he was still making many inventions. It was a device to seal magic, sealing facility. Maybe Adele can be defeated. I owed a big favor to the Adele resistance who helped me rescue Alone. I spoke with my comrades. 2 issues came up. First, stopping the crystal pillar from calling monsters from the moon and destroying everything like what happened in Centra. Second, freeing Estar from Adele's hands. We planned and planned, based on my brilliant ideas, of course. We're back in the Lunatic Pandora research facility. There's only one goal. Following Odin's instructions, we operated the panel and moved the crystal pillar. We set the course and the stop point in the ocean, and goodbye. Whoa. That's it. Taking off from the city. That was easy, but we were found out, so we gathered for a final battle to lure Adele. Adele appeared as we expected. What is going on? We hunted down the culprit who moved the crystal pillar. Wait. Inside there, Alone's been taken hostage. I knew she would go in right away if I mentioned Alone. And they used her as bait. You thought I would fall for that trick? Adele realized that Alone was a hologram, but it was too late. Yeah, of course. My plans are always... perfect. Hero Sword now. Piece of cake. Adele was careless. She may be a sorceress, but after all, she was human. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep such a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy. So we launched them into space. We had to do something. So we decided to send her far, far away. Someplace very far, into outer space. It's Ragnarok. Why is it hands that come off of the ship to grip it? Why is it not like actual latches or something? I need to stop thinking about it so practically compared to Mass Effect and stuff. That about wraps that part up, but the real work began after that. Fierce debate ensued about who should govern this country after Adele was gone. I wasn't paying close attention while they made me up to be this hero of the revolution, and I ended up being president. Odin made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on Alone. It was a mistake to send Alone alone back to Rain. Rain died and Alone was sent to the orphanage. If I had only gone to Windhill with Alone, we'll see Rain one last time. Rain was dead, Alone missing, my job kept me busy. I was left here thinking about this and that, and before I knew it, all this time had passed. Well, that's about it. Okay. So that's what are you doing here? So tell me about Rain. Rain's story, some other time maybe. No, I can't. It's too much for me to remember. There's Alone. What the heck has he done with his life, don't you wonder? When Alone was about 2, there was a massive hunt for girls in S-Star. S-Star's soldiers came to Windhill and Elle's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. The massive hunt was to find the successor for S-Star's ruler, Sorceress Adele. Alone was raised by Rain, who lived next door, and I came to know her. And then there was another massive hunt for a successor in S-Star again. Elle was taken away, even though I was there. The most painful episode of my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill shortly after that Rain died. Alone was sent straight to an orphanage. Why didn't you go back to Windhill with her? Wanted to. But I had my reasons. Found out about this afterward, but the reason why Alone had to leave the orphanage was because of her special power. Doc O'Dean wanted to do research on Alone's special power. He looked for her everywhere. The owners of the orphanage were Sid Kramer and his wife Adia. You know them better than I do. The Kramers took Elle out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accommodate her. Gracious of them, huh? After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage, and Elle looked after all the kids. She said her life on the ship was a happy one, but who knows? I don't know how she could have been happy on a ship. She was on the ship for over 10 years. That ship was attacked by Galbadia recently. Esther's ship rescued them, and she finally met up with me. It was pure luck that we found her. I was out in space at the time. Alone followed me out to space. Little Elle was all grown up. Then she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space? Our escape pod rescue team was a little late. Alone was taken into custody by Galbadia. She's inside Lunatic Pandora. We're gonna rescue her. Help us out, okay? Phew. Alright, so that's a lot of information already. Now let's learn about the mission. Straight to the heart of the matter, just like a workaholic scene. Hey, it's really the last topic, so not really getting straight to it. Is it my turn? Yeah, make it short and easy to understand. I will talk however I want. Sorceress Adia told me everything. Sorceress Ultimecia comes from the future to possess the sorceress of present day. Meaning she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you? It's like when Alone sent her consciousness back to the past. You're a smart one. My first guess was that someone in the future with an ability like Alone was sending the sorceress back here to our time, but no, that is not the answer. So how does the sorceress come back to this time? You want to hear how? Yeah. You're not gonna be like, nah, I don't care about that, just let me know what to do. I kept this a secret to surprise you. It is because of me, Odin. I researched Alone's power long ago, made out a pattern from the electric current running through Alone's brain. Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize. It may only be a toy right now, but in the time of Ultimecia, it is an impressive working machine. Which means there is a machine which imitates Alone's power. It is I who made the first model of that machine. Named the machine Junction Machine Alone. It is a wonderful thing to know that my invention is used in the future. It's used by someone who's trying to take over the world, though, so is it really that good? Junction Machine Alone. Just hoping, because Hope is going to want to hop up. Think about it. The Sorceress Ultimecia came to know about Alone from that machine. And Elle became Ultimecia's target. You can't blame Odin. It's useless. You want to go outside? You want fisticuffs? Okay, we can use the story. Let's see. There is only one way to defeat Ultimecia. You must kill her in the future. There is nothing we can do unless we go to the future. There is no way to jump to the future under normal circumstances. But there is still a way. It is because Sorceress Ultimecia plans to compress time, compressing time with magic. What good will it do for the Sorceress to compress time? There may be many reasons, but it doesn't matter. Let's just figure out what Ultimecia is up to. In order for Ultimecia to exist in this time, she must take over the body of a sorceress from the present. But the machine must have a limit. Ultimecia probably needs to go back further in time to achieve time compression. Only Alone could take her back further into the past. That is why she is desperately seeking her. We must take advantage of Alone's power. There are two sorceresses in our time, Sorceress Rinoa and Sorceress Adele. Of the two, Adele has not awakened yet. Once regeneration is completed, neither Laguna nor I will be safe. Sorceress Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside Lunatic Pandora. Ultimecia will want to possess Adele if Adele wakes up. That will be a horrible event. Adele is a horrible sorceress. If Adele's consciousness wins over Ultimecia, Adele will first destroy this era. So we must use Sorceress Rinoa to inherit Ultimecia's powers. That's all for the mission briefing. First, go to Lunatic Pandora. Alone's probably being held captive inside, so rescue her first. Then kill Sorceress Adele before the awakening process is completed. Now we're left as Rinoa with the only sorceress of this era, and wait for Ultimecia to possess Rinoa. When Ultimecia arrives, it's Alone's turn. Alone will send Rinoa back to the past with Ultimecia. Alone will have to send Rinoa and Ultimecia inside another sorceress she knows in the past. Adia or Adele, so that's up to Alone. Once Ultimecia is in the past, she'll use the time compression magic. We will see some influence here. I don't know what kind of influence, but once Alone feels it, she'll cut Rinoa and Ultimecia off from the past. Rinoa will come back to this world. Ultimecia also goes back to her own world. What would be left is the time-compressed world. Past, present, and future will all get mixed together. You will keep moving through the time compression towards the future. Once you're out of the time compression, that will be Ultimecia's world. It's all up to you after that. So you were briefed about the mission. I don't really understand it either. Will you do it? Yeah. Alright. Let's go. We'll get aboard Ragnarok. Let's do the final briefing in there. I always wanted to ride them. Plus the name sounds so cool. Alright. Slowly rotate back and hope that Hope does not try to climb up onto the desk. Alright. Everyone. From here we go straight to our final target, Ultimecia. Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue Alone. Next, you fight Sorceress Adele. It'll be a surprise attack, show no mercy. Here comes the tricky part. Adele will need to pass on her powers before being defeated. Rinoa, will you be willing to accept them? Yes. Good. Next, we wait for Sorceress Ultimecia to possess Rinoa. This will be hard on you, Rinoa, but will you do it? Yes. That's the spirit. Then Alone sends Rinoa and Ultimecia to the past. Alone brings back Rinoa. Then head to the future through compressed time. Ultimecia lives far in the future where none of us can technically exist. There's only one way to make yourself exist in a world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. Friends believe in one another. Believe in your friend's existence, and they'll also believe in yours. To be friends, to like one another, and to love one another. You can't do these things alone. You need somebody. Right, guys? What place reminds you of your friends? Imagine being in that place with all your friends. Once time compression begins, think of that place and try to get there. That's all. Just trying to climb on desks, and now I'm rotated and having to crane my neck to play. That place will welcome you. You'll be able to get there no matter what period you're in. You need love and friendship for this mission, and the courage to believe it. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. Counting on you guys. Love and friendship and all that sounds corny, but everyone seems to be up for it. Think it'll succeed? We'll try. Alright. Laguna is hype. Very optimistic music for going to willingly let a sorceress compress all of time. Really jank things up. So we gotta go to Lunatic Pandora. I need to... Where is it? Laboratory. Fisherman's Horizon. Star Air Station. Lunar Gate. Is it the laboratory we're going to, or... Make sure I'm going to the correct location. It will be difficult with Hope trying to bite my arms while I'm doing this. Nope, don't climb on. We'll try going there first. Fortunately, it'll be easy to tell where Lunatic Pandora is. Just the laboratory, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Alright, here we go. Let's bust in there. I wonder if we can get through. Don't worry about it. Are the machine guns and main cannon ready? Ready. Let's just fire like crazy and make a big hole. Boom. Alright, going in. Alright, let's go. Alright. So let's just make sure we have our party set up. Let's see, can I do any other jump shapes? Oh, okay, so nothing else for him. about Squall. Thing. And Rinoa. Ooh, that's gonna be important. Huge HP boost for her. One of these quick to top her off. That's a huge HP boost for her. I wonder if I have something better for... Bio... Yeah, we'll put Holy on him. He can't do HP cut. Alright. Big sound this way, it's probably them, you know? Them? No, impossible. Voice. It is Squall, you know? Right. Let's remember what attacks I can use here. It is Squall, you know? Shock. Good, convenient. That's right, hand over Rinoa now. No, I'll never hand over Rinoa. Taking a loan. I want to just consult my list of Guardian forces before I go into the battle. Alright, I won't let you resurrect Adele either. You're greedy, you know. Not fair, you know. Persuasion, useless, seize. She's right, you know. Let's go. Alright, another battle. These two. See? Just like I said, you know. Low is fun. That's less fun. Ooh, okay, that's gonna be good. Decision. Destroy, help Cypher. Meteor. Uh-oh. Ons. Is that all of them, or is that just hitting Squall? That's gotta be everyone. Okay. Less of that, for sure. going to need to... What's it called? Heal Squall with one and then send Rinoa with the next one. Regen on how much? 7-9. Okay, that's not bad. Hitting Raging pretty hard, so hopefully he won't last too long. Alright. Oh my gosh. Time to get serious, you know? Or, okay. Not too bad damage-wise. That's... okay. Not sure we're gonna win this. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that wasn't good for Zell, though. Take one of them out and get significantly easier for us. But I don't know if I'm really close to taking either. Okay. Oh, cool. Got a remedy. Ooh. Wait, he took... Yeah. No, it's still slowed here, so that's... this is gonna be a wipe now, I think. I don't see how I manage this with a slow Rinoa. Yeah, I'm just gonna take them out immediately. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. So we go back to here. Okay. Let's reevaluate this. Dick. We're gonna just take all the magic off of everyone. Quistis. Cure. Saga. Alright, mad selfie. Alright. Let's see, what do we got here that we can... He's got some resistance here. Holy. Okay. Just basically seeing what can I try to do here. Just get little boosts where I can. Kiraga. Zuna for now. Okay. Let's go with that. And Rinoa. Meteor is the best one still. Still her best option. That's the thing, I can't, because I don't have any guardian forces for those. That's rough. Alright. There's just the small cures. Pop them off. Okay. Okay. So this might be what I could try to do. Alright, we'll give this another try like this. We're just gonna head to the battle. Legends, one that I need to focus. I don't know if this spam guardian war strategy will actually come out this time. We'll see what we can do here. I am very curious to see how much this will do, though. I think Fujin's probably got about 10 to 12k HP for this battle. So if we did 1k from first hit, do close to 10%. Okay. So if we can manage to, like, really, it's just kind of long here. For how I'm doing this. We managed to get Fujin down aimlessly. We've got like 3,600 to him so far. And that's fine. Okay, so here's Meteor. Which I'm assuming you probably use that specific milestone in the battle, so if that's like a third of his health, it's a thing. 42 or 4,300 damage on him so far. Uh-oh. Use a Kiraga. I'm really lucking out with the way these attacks are coming in. Cool. He's using it on him. So, what was that? 43, 58. There's a chance we might get him with this. So he's at like 6,800 damage. He's like 83. Oh, we took Raijin out though. Not the one I expected to take out there. That's huge though. Okay. So we're back in really good shape here. I think I can use Shiva again. Shiva's ice, so I can use that now. That's fine. We're right near the end of this battle now. Lucking out with Aura not being cast. As well, really helped here. Remedy. Oh, wow. Just going after her at that point. can't have more than two or three cannon weapons. I can't imagine. There we go. Okay. I think RNG was on my side there for the attacks. Ooh. Okay. Retreat temporary. We're right, we're not through yet, you know. Alright. So there's the normal cures. Everyone's good there, actually. Okay. Where am I going? Oh. What the heck do I have to take orders from some kid? Well, he is our superior. Don't you think I know that? Chose the wrong career, being ordered around by some punk. Haha, that's pretty funny. Then why don't you quit and find another career, sir? Just kidding, sir. You're right. You're absolutely right. I quit. Wedge, let's go home and have a drink. Oh, what, me too? Of course, now come on. But... So the journey of Biggs and Wedge comes to an end. We get the Okay. We'll see what happens with this next battle. I gotta be a little prepared to fail on this one. To make sure I go the right way. We're gonna ignore these guys again. Head on up. We'll see how this goes. Actually, something I do want to do. I need to heal all my guardian forces. Which one is lightning? Alright. Let's see. A little anxious about this battle. Taking a glance at some notes and stuff. And then there's specifically advice that says, if you're sloppy, you're gonna lose. And I'm playing real sloppy. So we meet again, you know? We'll take you on, you know? Now, no fight next time. That's right, we have a surprise, you know? We'll see just how bad I get punished for playing sloppy here. Mobile weaponry attack mode on. Support weaponry attack mode off. If this blows up horribly in my face, then I will re-strategize. Won't know until we see how much this does. If this can do like 3 or 4K, I will feel infinitely more confident. I did not get a good read on that number. Twin homing laser, yeah. When homing laser. Now mega potion. Okay, that's not too bad. That. Okay, I think that might be doing like 3,000 some. Failed to draw. Swimming laser. See what happens here. Now we'll get an actual sense of how much we're doing to the boss itself. This will be the third hit of this. It's got like 35k or so health. Okay, yeah, we're doing like 4,000, so we can do that. That's not nearly as bad. Each one's doing it. Yep. Mega potion. So we've done about 18,000 so far. So we're like halfway. That might have been a little too bold of me trying to go for Diablos here, but gotta risk it. That actually might pop me away. Because it's, I don't get to do anything around attacking after lightning. It's 18, 22. Take 600. Zell's next turn has to be healing. Okay. What did I say? 24k, so close. I don't get too greedy, and I feel like I'm being too greedy with this. Oh, wow. Never mind. We want to get greedy. I genuinely think we heal. So we heal here. One Diablos, one Quetzalcoatl, and one Ifrit should be enough. As long as this doesn't... That's what I was worried about. I can't take that hit. What do I do there? Oh, man. We were so close. What's the play? I feel like I could do this still, though. Yeah. So I think we swap draw out for item here. We have access to all of them being able to heal in a pinch. And we just race. And Squall's the support one actually here. Okay. Cerberus, Diabolus. What's it up? So between these two quotes, Diablos and Quetzalcoatl we're doing like 900. We do a huge push until he does the everyone's down damage. And then I go for broke. So hopefully we can do this. So that's got us close to 10k damage done already. We're gonna have to wait because I think this is gonna take Rinoa out, so we're gonna have to worth it just this way. That's 14k right there. think that went through, though, that he goes down. Okay, so we're about 20k right now. Did I just use it on? Okay. Mega Potion. Now we're good to... Yeah, okay. So Squall is going to use them. Now we have to go to the... We're not going to worry about healing anybody. It's just use guardian forces. After this one, it'll be 27. Right. About 9k per, so we'll be at 27,000 from this. At most 42k. So we just need to hope it gets around for them each to initiate. This one is a full-on race. So that's like 29. So it's got at most 13,000 health. At minimum, it's got between 3 and 13,000. How does this do its damage? Okay. We're still in very bad shape. Because Zell's about to go down too. So they're gonna kill it. But we're very close. So Zell goes down here. As long as Rinoa gets a turn to heal. Which I'm nervous. No! Dang it. We were close. close, but not there. Just need a little more HP on the team. They can't take the hits. Well, that's disappointing. And given the time and what I'm trying to keep these streams to, I think we're going to have to call it there. We're going to have to do some grinding next week. We're right at the end of this disc. It's this fight and one more, and we're done. And the next fight's so much easier. Like it's just going to be a simpler one, but we got to do a little bit of grinding here. But we're not going to worry about it tonight. It's just going to take too much time. It's a little disappointing, but again, I did it to myself. It's what I get for doing the Guardian Force, just brute forcing strategy through this whole game so far. It was inevitable it would come back to bite me, and here we are. But yeah, I mean, we still made a good bit of progress. We got Rinoa back. Got to get some more of the plot development and everything. Went back to the city when Estar's president came up with a plan to stop Sorceress Adele. When going there, we found out the president's Laguna, and we found out they have a whole plan for trying to defeat Ultimecia, which we're helping with. So that's what we're trying to do here, but there's a lot to go still to get to that process. So yeah, we'll just have to continue it next week. I guess I was probably being a little optimistic we would pull it off tonight, but we were very close on that second attempt. Like, I want to try it again. I think I can pull it off with the team as is, but I feel like it's going to be simpler to just maybe level up a few times and then do it. So we'll do that next week. So yeah, sorry we weren't able to finish the disc tonight, but we're very, very close. It's 2 fights and we're done. Like, so close. But yeah, well, I appreciate everyone who tuned in. I hope you all had fun. For the most part, I had fun. Those fights were definitely rough at the end, but we'll get through it. So yeah, I'll be back this Friday with more Mass Effect, and we'll pick this up again next Tuesday and actually finish Disc 2 next week. So I hope you all